So only around 2 days ago, Cedar Point announced a new roller coaster that's coming in 2025. This is called Siren's Curse. Siren's Curse is a tilt coaster that is second of its kind, I believe, and I already have an animation for it, and I'll put it on screen here. It's just a Vekoma tilt coaster, even though it's like the second ever made. And the first one that was made 20 years ago. Only introduced 20 years ago. And it's pretty crazy how 2 decades from now, there's another one. As we can see, it has 2 inversions, and it holds you for a few seconds after it tilts 90 degrees. And they probably put this in because of Top Thrill 2 opening in 2025. But now Cedar Point has 19 roller coasters, and I believe it's tied for second for the most in the world, which it's a must visit, I guess. It's really great how they're working with Vekoma, because since Cedar Fair and Six Flags merged, that means Six Flags is going to also be working with Vekoma more. So that's a pretty good sign for Six Flags, because really also Cedar Point, they've only been working with Intamin, B&M, and RMC for Steel Vengeance. I mean, since this is happening, maybe more tilt coasters will catch on, which is a good thing and a bad thing, because a good thing, well, more tilt coasters, it's easier for people to ride one, but also then it's not really special to Cedar Point. Although they kind of just released this really 2 days ago randomly. There wasn't that much or any build up. They kind of just announced it, which they've removed, I believe it is a log flume, this one, and with that plot of land they're somehow putting a tilt coaster in there. So there's no really bad things, because, well, it's a new roller coaster, and that's great. Also, that will keep the crowds away from only Top Thrill Dragster 2, because, there's another roller coaster. So I think that was pretty good. And the name isn't just a name. There's kind of like a backstory. I think it's Greek mythology. There's a thing called a siren, and they scream. And apparently, part of Greek mythology is they attract ships to them because they're because of their beauty, and then they crash into the rocks. So it's not just a coaster. I mean, it's a red tilt coaster, but it also has some lore. So that's pretty nice for Cedar Point. Though I feel like looking at this animation, they probably maybe could have added some scenery. They probably could have themed it, because it's pretty short, and since they decided to base it off the Siren thing, I feel like there's definitely that's a good opportunity to make rocks, and I don't know, because it's kind of plain. I mean, a lot of parks like Six Flags, they don't really theme, but I feel like that they could do that, and that would leave a little more hype. So, but the main question is, how good will this ride be? Obviously it doesn't look like a bad layout. It's pretty compact. It's probably not going to be the greatest at the park, obviously, but it's nice that they're adding another coaster. What do you guys think? Do you think it's gonna be good like the others at the park, or do you think it's gonna be a fail, or do you think it's gonna be held back till 2026? Who knows? But I think it'll be good.